This is Dr. Lou Sella, sport and performance psychologist. Air Force beats Paul Johnson by a score of 74-60. You're going to say, well, what does that mean? Okay, I will say this. Once again, Paul Johnson's biggest fan. Was for the longest time. Okay, I was very, very sad when he retired. And I still wish he'd come back, but he's not coming back. All right. The thing you have to accept, because anytime I post anything about Paul Johnson, it gets a lot of views. The thing you have to accept is, in the last 5 years, Air Force has won 74% of their games. When Paul Johnson was at Navy, and he was there from 02 to 07, he won 60% of his games. So let me repeat that. In the last 5 years, Air Force has won 74% of their games. Paul Johnson won 60% of his games. So we should be even bigger fans of Air Force than we were of the Paul Johnson Navy teams. Because Air Force has won more games, they've beaten more Power 5 teams, and they are rolling right now. So it's time to start celebrating Air Force's accomplishments. And the other thing is, and I posted this video about a week ago, comparing Paul's 2018 Georgia Tech offense to the Air Force offense. And it's literally it's almost two different offenses, but it shows the evolution of the triple option within the last 5 years. When Paul ran it, everything came off the inside veer. Now, everything comes off the zone dive, which is a much more effective and easier way to run the offense because you triple team the defensive tackle and run behind the triple team. So you use overwhelming force to force, number one, the read key to take the B back. And then, when he does that and you don't get 4 yards, you can come back and run mid-triple because you're going to get a pull or pitch on it. Because let's be honest, people are only going to defend your triple option if you have a pitch phase. And that you execute the pitch phase. Now, that in itself, what I just said, is why it's time you need to go all in on Air Force. Look, Paul Johnson's not coming back. He had a good run. 60% winning percentage at Navy. But the thing is, Air Force is 74% in the last 5 years. And they're 5-0 against their last Power 5s? So, look, it's time to go all in on Air Force. And really, that's the moral of this. It's by running the zone dive, and then when number one comes out and take the beat back, running mid-triple, you got yourself a 1-2 combination shot that's really hard to beat. And it's even harder to beat if you're so good at running zone dive that you don't need to run much mid-triple. Look, the games where Air Force wins, they're only running mid-triple 5 times a game. Because they keep getting yards on zone dive. And that's what I work with my clients to do over and over and over so that they don't have to coach real hard. Or at least think real hard. Or think at all, for that matter. My whole goal with my clients is to get them to not think at all and just stick to the system. So, Air Force 74, Paul Johnson 60. Time to celebrate what Air Force is doing by submitting and surrendering to what they do on offense, which is zone dive, get 4 yards, run zone dive again. If they don't get 4 yards on the zone dive and number one takes the B back, run mid-triple. Now, if number one takes the quarterback, you run the trap. But ultimately, if number one's taking the quarterback, usually you'll get more yards per play on zone dive. So, that combination shot of zone dive and mid-triple, you get that going. You put your energy into that, look out. So, Final score, Air Force 74, Paul Johnson 60. Coaches, you want to win big in 2024, pick up the phone now and give me a call. My number's on the thumbnail of this video. So is my website. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials where you can read all the success stories that have come from the academy and the camps. The academy starts at $997. $997 worth it to win several more games this year, change your entire coaching career and change the lives of you, your players, your coaches, and your stakeholders? Well, I know it is, but you're the one that counts. If you're ready, when you're 100% ready, you call me right now. Let's get started. Let's start to win, win, win. And I'll see you in the next video. Talk soon.